I want you to go out there and I want you to do the research for yourself. I want you to find the information and read it for yourself so that you can make your own intelligent decision on the information. Only you can use it yourself, folks. I hope you understand what that means. I mean, once the information comes to you, I mean, you have to make a decision on it. It'd be better to do it yourself than to really take somebody's word. Trust me, the disinfo agents in this country are ridiculous. Now, what's FEMA? It's the most powerful organization in the United States. Though it may be the most powerful organization in the United States, few people know it even exists, okay? Most people that's never been in a storm or had to count on FEMA or the Federal Emergency Management Agency to count on them for help. They've probably never heard of it unless you've read it in an article. They really don't know they don't even know what it means. So, I'm going to read on. It states here that it's crept into our private lives. Even mortgage papers contain FEMA's name in a small print in the property question is near a floodplain. FEMA was deeply involved in Los Angeles riots in 1989, Loma Prieta earthquake in San Francisco Bay Area. Some of the black helicopter traffic reported through the United States, but mainly in the West, California, Washington, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and Colorado are flown by FEMA personnel. FEMA has been given responsibility for many new disasters, including urban forest fires, home heating, emergency refugee situations, urban riots, and emergency planning for nuclear and toxic incidents. In the West, it works in conjunction with the 6th Army Division. Now, here's some interesting stuff, guys. I want you to listen to this. FEMA was created in a series of executive orders. A presidential executive order, whether constitutional or not, becomes simply law by its publication in the Federal Registry. Congress is bypassed. Executive Order of Defense for Civil Defenses Planning. Oh, you know what I did? I just skipped a sentence here. Congress is bypassed when this, in an executive order. Executive Order number 12148 created a Federal Emergency Management Agency. So that's where FEMA came from. Executive Order number 12148. Google it. Executive number 12148 created the Federal Emergency Management Agency, that is to interface with the Department of Defense for civil defense planning and funding. An emergency czar was appointed. FEMA has only spent about 6% of its budget on national emergencies. The bulk of their funding has been used for foreign or domestic. Executive Order. Here's another good one, guys. Executive Order 12656 appointed the National Security Council as the principal body that should consider emergency powers. I'll read that one again, guys. This is stuff you're not going to hear all the time because nobody talks about it in this way. This is interesting. Executive Order 12656 appointed the National Security Council as the principal body that should consider emergency powers. This allows the government to increase domestic intelligence and surveillance of U.S. citizens and will restrict the freedom of movement within the United States and grant the government the right to isolate large groups of civilians. Folks, that's what they're training to do right now. And then I want you to think about what you're hearing about NLE 2012. I want you to think about what it's going to be like to be living in Chicago the day the Green Machine rolls into town. As a citizen, imagine if you're somebody like me. I mean, I'm offended that they have to go through it, and I don't even live there, folks. We're all Americans. Nothing in this paperwork, nothing in any of this paperwork has anything to do with color. They want to get all of our asses. They don't care if you're Indian. They don't care if you're white, black, Mexican, Chinese, Korean. They don't give a crap, guys. This is a people thing. This isn't an ethnic or a color thing. Although they're trying real hard to play the race card and everything. I'm going to read on this executive orders. Now, knowing what I just told you, folks, I'm going to back down here on this list that we talked about a couple weeks ago. Executive Order 11051. This is a real key one, guys, here, and I want you to Google it while we're sitting here. You don't have to look at my face while you listen to my voice. Google it while we're sitting here. Executive Order 11051 specifies the responsibility of the Office of Emergency Planning and gives authorization to put all executive orders into effect in times of increased international tensions and economic or financial crisis. Well, that about covers it, don't it?